Hi guys, it's maybe your favorite Spanish teacher. So today we are gonna be covering this kind of confusing topic for beginner learners, which is tener, to have. Okay, remember that basically, guys, this one is like to talk about possession, but in Spanish we use it like a little bit different than in English. Remember that my idea with these videos is like you become more like this kind of native thinking rather than translating everything. Okay, guys, so let's start. Let's start. This is what we're going to be covering in this video. We're going to be covering some concepts, some grammar. Then we're going to be making some examples. And I want you guys to answer the exercises on the comments, okay? So let's start. So remember, guys, that tener is to have, right? To have. What happened first with this verb, guys, is this is an irregular verb. Basically, guys, remember that the irregular verbs are the one that don't follow the rule. Okay? So the conjugation is gonna be tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos. We're gonna be covering vosotros, guys, but remember that on my classes, it's up to you. We can cover it, but just ignore it if you are not learning vosotros forms. So tenéis, tiene. Okay? So remember the present gonna be yo, tú, usted, él, ella, tiene, nosotros, nosotros, ustedes. Okay, so keeping this in mind, guys, something that you can do to memorize is gonna be like the yogo form. Basically, the yoga verbs are the one that with yo has go ending, like tengo, salgo, hago, and so on. So, in Spanish, guys, what happened with tener is, yeah, I can say like, I have two brothers. Tengo dos hermanos. Tengo un carro. Tenemos una casa. But when we're talking about like this kind of biological state of being, like to be hungry, to be cold, to be hot, in Spanish, we are gonna use tener, okay? So, keeping this in mind, let's do, for example, tengo calor. Okay. So what happened here, guys, is if you literally translate it, this is what I want you to avoid. Okay. I want you to start switching between languages without translating everything. Okay. So think as tener like something that you can have with you literally. Okay. So in Spanish, tener calor is like to have the heat with you. Okay. So we have tener calor, to be hot. Tener frío is pretty much the same, okay? We don't say estoy frío because that would change completely the meaning of the sentence. So if you want to say I am cold, you need to say tengo frío. And it's the same with hambre, to be hungry. And it's the same with sueño, to be sleepy. So tener hambre, tener sueño. Okay. So every time you want to talk about these kind of sentences, you need to use the verb tener. Tengo calor, tengo sueño, tengo frío. Okay. Remember, guys, that at the end of the video, you're going to have like a wrap up slide. You remember this is something that every PES lesson have at the very end of the lesson. So you can take a screenshot of that. Okay. So something else that is important to keep in mind, guys, is some kind of not a slang, but like some words, some phrases that were differently in Spanish. Like to be lucky. In Espanol, is like to have luckiness, to have lucky with you. So it's gonna be tener suerte. To be successful is gonna be tener éxito. Another one is like to be in a hurry. In Espanol, is gonna be tener prisa. So that's why, guys, I wanted to get used to it. Okay. It is what it is. Don't try to overthinking. Don't try to, oh, I want to know why. It is what it is. So in that way, your brain is going to get used to sound like a native without translating everything, okay? Another one, guys, says to be jealous. This one is gonna be tener celos, okay? Okay, guys, so now we are gonna practice. What we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna type the sentence and I want you to try to memorize what the sentence means, okay? And also, I want you to make a sentence in Spanish on the comments with this phrase, okay? What does to be cold means in Spanish? Exacto. Tener frío. The next one is gonna be to be hot. Remember, guys, you cannot say estoy caliente because that will be embarrassing for you if you say that. So this one is gonna be tener calor. The next one is gonna be to be sleepy. Tener sueño. Remember, guys, that in Spanish you have sueño y sueño. Sueño is I sound. Sueño is I dream. Sueño, sueño. It is important also to keep that in mind, okay? The next one, number 4, we're gonna be covering just 5 exercises. So the next one is gonna be to be to be lucky. You remember this one? Tener suerte. Okay. And now let's do the last one. It's gonna be to be jealous. So this one is tener celos. Okay. We have tener frío, tener calor, tener sueño, tener suerte, tener celos. So now I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you remembered all of them. And also, please make a sentence with any of these. Don't forget, guys, that you can book a totally free class with me. All you need to do is go to this link, booking.elemensa.com, and you can book your class with me totally for free. Okay? This is just like a welcome class where I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about your level, a little bit more about your background, and my advice for you as a coach. Okay? So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like, share this video, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Oh, and of course, don't forget to follow me in my social media at Element everywhere. So, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day, good afternoon, or a good night.